What's up guys, today is Starlightning24. Welcome to another video with Dark Saves the World. Guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you my Pilo 100 account in Fortnite Save the World, guys. In this video I'm going to be showcasing my heroes, my survivors, and my schematics. What I will not be showing is my collection book and my defenders, for the reason being that the collection book will take way too long to go over as there has been multiple events so far, and defenders are boring. So guys, first things first, I have logged in for 371 days, so that has me playing Fortnite PvE for a little over a year now. So there you have that. My heroes, I have a couple of legendaries. Well, I have a good amount of legendaries, a handful of mythics, and the epic ones, I don't really hold that many epics. I mean, well, I don't really level my epic heroes, and then most of them are in the collection book because I'm really picky with my heroes. If I'm not gonna use a hero, I basically just put in the collection book. I don't bother spending hero XP, as you can see. So yeah, and then I have I absolutely have no space or like ever hoard any of the rare and uncommon and common heroes, so you won't be seeing any green, blue, or gray in any of my schematics, heroes, or survivors. And well, these heroes I can't delete them except for her. You're out of here. Bye. But for these guys, you can't delete them because they come with with the founders packs that you get. So these are my mythics. I have Master Grenadier Ramirez. Let's get a good closer look at her. She is 130. She's a pretty good hero to have. I have my 130 Wukong. And my 130 Commando Ramirez. She is great for Storm Shield defenses, in my opinion. I love using her for Storm Shield defenses. What the heck? Okay. I have my Rabbit Raider Jonesy. I used to rock this guy with my Tiger Jaw, and he's really great with shotguns and anything shotgun related or shotgun related only. And then I have my 130 Shuriken Master Sarah. I use her whenever I'm using Master Grenadier Ramirez. She's a really good support. She gives you that ability bonus, so it's some pretty good stuff. I have my 130 Special Forces Jonesy that you could only get upon getting the Legendary Founders Pack in Save the World. Yeah, my 130 Urban Assault Headhunter. 106 Pathfinder Jess. So now we're going into the 106s, which I will be working on upgrading them pretty soon, maxing them out. My 106s aren't that worthy to be shown close up, but Pathfinder Jess, I use her whenever I have to loot in the Palo 100 zone. Sarah Claus, I use her when I'm doing build the radar grids, because she's really fast and she's one of my favorite heroes, appearance wise, not really like ability wise. And then my survivor is Jonesy. I have some mythic heroes. I have Mega Base Kyle. I have Phase Scout Jess. And then my School Trooper Jonesy. I have a 130 Raider Raptor when I use my shotgun loadout with Rabbit Raider Jonesy. Miss Bunny Penny. I have a Mythic Carbide. Two more mythic heroes, Steelwood Sid and the Cloak Star. More legendaries, Birthday Brigade Ramirez, Jingle Jess, another exclusive, Recon Scout Jess, as well as Lotus Assassin Ken and Lotus Assassin Sarah. We have the Skull Ranger, three more exclusives, Stars and Stripes Headhunter, which what's interesting about these heroes is that they're pretty rare when it comes to Battle Royale. They've only been in the item shop once, so these are some pretty good heroes right here. As well as Stars and Stripes Jonesy, and the rest are just epics that I will probably never use. I don't know why I haven't recycled them. I feel like maybe one day I will be using them. But yeah guys, that's it for my heroes. Let's move on to my survivors. So my survivors, I have a really impressive amount of mythic survivors. So here we have Marlon Kingsley. He's a mythic lead. We have Jeeves Sobs, Saka Birdie Gale. I don't even know how to I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. But what's interesting about these mythic leads, guys, is that they are based on real people. I can't tell you all of them. So Jeeves Sobs will be based on Steve Jobs. Saka Birdie Gale will be like Sacagawea. Ellie's Abs Cleric, I don't know who she is. Lacey Princess Lou, I mean, I don't know, Wendy Lou maybe. I don't know who that is. Nick Frequency, you know, Nicholas Tesla. Carolina, it's just a mythic. Oh yeah, Carolina and Joel are not mythic leads. They are actually like mythic survivors. And then you have Gregson, Dr. Holmes, Amy, Eagle Earhart, you know, after Amelia Earhart, you know, and that Spacebound Legstrong. So, you know, the first man on the moon, Kelly Flex Solik, Joe Ramsey Bow, Carrie Andy and Loft. Now, something interesting about Carolina and Joel, guys, is that I don't know if you've noticed, but if you go to the credits, I think I can go into the credits right here. First thing you see is Fortnite for Carolina and Joel. Huh, that looks familiar because we have Joel and Carolina. So yeah, something to think about. I don't know, maybe these people passed away, but it is pretty creepy and interesting at the same time. Kind of gives you a little bit of chills. But then for the rest of the survivors, they're really all legendary survivors. Like I said, I don't keep anything blue, green, or gray. I have some Fortnite Immerse survivors over here. So now we're going to my squads really quick, just in case you're wondering how my squads look. Remember, I always match the leader and the personalities all the time. I am missing one more darn mythic lead survivor, and that is for my close assault squad right here. So yeah, I'm still waiting to get that. Well guys, that was my survivors. Moving on to the list, let's go through my schematics. Last but not least, the best part, my schematics. So right over here, guys, I do not have that many melee weapons. That is that's something that I should share up front right now. I have like no melee weapons at all that are 130. The only 130 melee weapon I have is my Founder's Blazing Massimo, and that's because it is an exclusive weapon. You can only get this with the legendary Founders pack. So I mean, I had to make this 130, guys. And then my traps, I don't use that many traps at all. I do need to work on upgrading them though. So when we get into the guns, these bad boys right here. So let's view these. My Founders Racing Mass Moon 130, my 130 Founders Deconstructor, my 130 Founders Drumroll, 130 Founders Quick Shot, my 130 Gravedigger, 130 Jackal Launcher, 130 Nocturnal, my very first 130 to beat my 130 anything, and my first weapon that I have made, God Road. It is a beautiful, beautiful gun. My 130 Siegebreaker, 130 Tiger Jaw, my second favorite gun. This thing is my freaking baby, guys. This Tiger Jaw is amazing. I just love it so much. And then we move on to the not 130s. This is my 106 bazooka. This is a legacy schematic, and if you don't know what a legacy schematic is, it's basically a schematic that has not been recombobulated. So as as you kids would call, quote unquote, OG. So yes, this is an OG schematic, and let me show you real quick. It has not been recombobulated, and I will not recombobulate it because then I will be losing that double reload speed, which I really love. So now we have my 106 Falcon, my Riptide, Terminator. I do have the Buzz Cut. I am working on these guns, so eventually they will be 130. Hydra, Noller, Noble Launcher. I have an old Smokey, Piston Spitter, Quad Launcher, Ralphie's Revenge, Snowball Launcher, Sunsetter, Trash Cannon, one of my favorite RPGs, Tsunami, some Vindertech guns for the Vindertech Blazer, Burster, my Equalizer, which is also a legacy OG gun, Vindertech Jolter, Vindertech Pulsar, Vindertech Slicer. And after that, I don't have that many weapons that I plan on upgrading. Nevertheless, guys, these are still some pretty good weapons. Whether I'm going to upgrade them or not, I know some of you guys love them. And the epic version of the tsunami. I have more buzz cuts, a lot of duplicate weapons. Dragoon, duelist, this elegant scythe. I know I had one good gun here that I don't plan on upgrading, but okay, this thing right here it is. Guys, if you haven't had the chance to play with this weapon, you should totally do so. This thing is super fun to do. The tiny instrument of death is my favorite, one of my favorite weapons, appearance wise. It is just super fun to use, guys. And then the rest is just epic weapons, guys. I do plan on getting this dragon rocket launcher to a legendary version because I really love this rocket launcher. And then epic riptides, you know, more of those old weapons. This vacuum tube sniper rifle, one of my favorite snipers as well, because it reminds me of the Wonder Waffle from Black Ops 3 Zombies. And that's pretty much it for my schematics. I think I went over all my schematics already. I have a lot of siege breakers. I have 2. And I think I have more over here that I haven't favorited. Oh, right here. I have 4 more siege breakers, 4 razor blades. I really don't know what I'm doing with those schematics. I should just like I should be getting rid of these schematics, but I'm sort of a hoarder when it comes to legendary, epic and above, basically. And well, guys, that's it for my heroes, survivors, and schematics. We'll go over transform keys. Yeah, there's nothing to go over here. Resources, guys, really, I have an abundance of evolutionary materials. I have the storm, lightning in a bottle, lots of training manuals, trap designs. This is 187 mini llamas, 4,000 rare per cup, 2 million hero XP, 21,000 reperk. I need to work on my schematic. 172,000 survivor XP, guys. A lot of fire up. If I want to fire Nocturne, I can get one right now. If I want to water Gravedigger, I could get one right now, guys. Well, guys, we're getting closer to the end of my video. I am maxed out in all my gadgets, so there's no more skill points for me to get. Maxed out everything. I have maxed out my quote-unquote skill tree. Everything is maxed out, guys. The grindiest part of this game would have to be the heroes, guys, because I still have a couple of legendaries to be put in here, and until I do so, I would not be considered a Fortnite god then. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support, guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like. If you're new to my channel and you found this pretty impressive, feel free to subscribe as well, guys. Welcome to the channel, welcome to my community. And well, guys, with that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, everyone.